What is up, my friends, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my repros and my homebrews, the collection of repros and homebrews that I have for all my consoles. Now, I don't have a lot, but these are a really worthy dozen or so that I'd love to share with you guys, and maybe you guys will be inspired and want to get one of these games because they're really cool games. So we'll just start off as we'll tear through this list because I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to give you the details with each game. So starting off, without further ado, let me just get a little sip here. Sorry, the coffee gives me the flow. First one I want to share with you is for the Nintendo Entertainment System, and that is NES Homebrew called Deadpool. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this hero, or anti-hero, I don't know. I first found out about this homebrew from 8-Bit Glitch. Really cool retro gaming channel if you want to check them out, 8-Bit Glitch. So Deadpool kind of falls along the Ninja Gaiden theme. And what was really cool with this package, I mean, you could probably find this on eBay still. I got this a couple of years ago. With this package, they gave you a really cool box, the box art. This is a really fun game, man. And I highly recommend it if you love Ninja Gaiden and you're a fan of Deadpool. They even give you a really cool comic book style, owner's manual. So cool. And they throw in like 3 posters too. And one of the posters I'm actually going to frame, like 11 by 17s. Really nice. So yeah. Deadpool, you could probably find it on eBay. I'm not sure how much it's going to run you. I know when I first got it, it was pretty expensive, being around like $70. But they give you a lot of extras, man. A lot of prints and the box. I mean, really cool stuff, man. To have a homebrew NES game, and I think I got this in 2019, was really cool. Now moving along to Sega Genesis, I have a bunch of Sega Genesis homebrews and reproduction copies. Now when I first found out when the Sega Genesis Mini was announced and they talked about Wily Wars, Mega Man, the Wily Wars, I had to look into it because I never heard about it. So I found out this was like an overseas game, that we didn't get this in North America up until the Mini was coming out. So I'm like, nope. Due to globalization and eBay, this was possible, and I actually love this cartridge. I haven't had a chance to play it much, but I like that it has 16-bit versions of Mega Man 1, 2, and 3. So friggin' cool. Look forward to getting into that. Next on my list is Metal Gear for the Sega Genesis. This was a reproduction copy. I got this for like $8, I think, maybe a brand new copy. I never played Metal Gear. I was first introduced to Metal Gear on the PS3, I think. It was the first time playing a Metal Gear game. I wanted to try out the original, and just by playing it a few times, this is more right up my alley, the original version, and I'm looking forward to playing this. You can get these repros on eBay for the Sega Genesis for relatively cheap compared to their, real counterparts, and they play just like, the originals. Just the original carts are becoming highly sought after, and they become expensive over time for some of them. The real good ones, anyways. So what we have here is another Genesis game, a Sunsoft game for the Sega Genesis. Well, this was not even available for the Sega Genesis. This was a Mega Drive game, Panorama Cotton, and it is an excellent game. You can get an American version, NTSC version, through eBay, relatively cheap. I highly suggest those of you that enjoyed Star Fox or Space Harry on the Sega Genesis. This is a badass game, really good music, really good action, and it kind of feels like, I wouldn't call it Star Fox for the Genesis, but it really showcases what the Sega Genesis can do, and very impressive. Impressive colors, impressive speed, impressive action, good shooter. Alright, so I'm a huge fan of Philios for the Sega Genesis. When I was a kid, I remember buying Philios and it was like on the clearance sale. You know, shmups were becoming cheap in like the early 90s, because it was just solely done in the 80s. And, you know, the 16-bit era fighters and platformers and beat 'em ups were becoming popular. So I saw Philios there on the clearance rack, being like, you know, a 15-year-old. I was looking for deals, right? And I found Philios for $20, man. Here's the original copy that went for $20 when I bought it on a clearance sale back in like the early 90s. And here is the repro copy. You know, the repro copy is just a little bit lighter, and you'll get a little bit of a cheaper label. But hey, this is very old, and this is pretty new. But anyway, I had sold my original Philios copy, so I went to buy another Philios copy a few years back, and they were very expensive. I'm talking like $50 to $60 for an original Philios game. This is like a hidden gem, excellent shooter, my favorite shooter on the Sega Genesis. So a repro copy will run you for about, you know, $8 to $10. So that's exactly why I have a repro copy. And then later I found a good deal on eBay. I got myself, you know, an original copy. I needed it to have an original copy of one of my favorite shooters. So, and there it is. I highly recommend this one. Excellent game. Next, now, I'm a big fan of beat 'em ups, as you guys probably, or if you're a fan of my channel, you know I love fighting games. Now, Streets of Rage 3. This is a homebrew. This is Sonic in Streets of Rage 3. Now, Sonic replaces Skate, and it's just a ton of fun. Now, if you try and find Streets of Rage 3, a loose cart on eBay, they're starting to get really expensive. So you can get yourself a repro copy, you know, a homebrew for a fraction of the price, and have Sonic in there, and it's so much fun to play. Here is a homebrew of one of the greatest beat 'em ups of all time on the Sega Genesis, and that is Streets of Rage 2. So here's a homebrew. Turtles, the Ninja Turtles in Streets of Rage 2. Yeah, I had mentioned this game on the channel before, and now I figured I'd condense this cool, you know, collection video to showcase it again. Highly recommend it. It's so much fun to play. And here we have another really good homebrew, Streets of Rage 2, The Simpsons in Streets of Rage 2. Now this is probably the most superior of all of my homebrews of Streets of Rage 2, because you can play as the entire roster, like including all the enemies, the bosses, and the Simpsons cast. This is a must-have for Streets of Rage 2 fans that actively still play on their, you know, 16-bit consoles. People that still fire up loose carts, man, seek this one out on eBay. It's so worth it. Such a good time. Now, these are my all-time favorite homebrews on Streets of Rage 2, and that is Street Fighter 2 and Streets of Rage 2. Now these are all your boss characters. You have Balrog, you have Bison, Vega, and Sagat. And oh my god, so much fun to just destroy thugs with superior power, man. And it's not complete without having 4 of the good guys from Streets of Rage 2. They throw Guile, Ken, Ryu, and Dhalsim in there. Oh lord, it's so much fun. Good times, my friends. So now, I have 2 more for you. This one, now Ninja Turtles, Hyperstone Heist, and Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis are expensive loose carts. So I got myself, I have a copy of Turtles in Time for the Super Nintendo. I had never played the Hyperstone Heist on the Sega Genesis, so I was looking to get the cartridge, you know, a couple of years back, and I'm like, holy shit, the cartridge is going for $40-50. Got a repro for about 15. Excellent copy. Hyperstone Heist, excellent game. Never got to enjoy this as a kid, so it was a lot of fun playing this game through. Turtles, the Hyperstone Heist. One more for you guys. Now this is a repro copy of probably one of the single greatest freaking Nintendo 64 game. I don't care what anybody says. Now this game is going for about $300 loose. StarCraft 64. Excellent game on the Nintendo 64. I had sold my original StarCraft copy like an idiot, like a lot of people have done. So now it's worth a ton of money. You can get a repro copy with the battery backup of StarCraft 64 that featured the original StarCraft and Brood War. Oh Lord! Oh my God! Why am I keep saying "Oh Lord"? Oh my! I was gonna say "Oh my God," but whatever. Excellent. Now you can also get these on a ROM and play them on your PC. And this modern StarCraft. But if you wanted to jump into StarCraft today, I would recommend starting from the originals, man. Find them. Find the ROMs on PC, or if you got your Nintendo 64, you can find a repro. Or there's so many cool options for retro gaming these days, and you see all these new companies coming up from all these Kickstarter companies that just want to throw more retro ways in your face. But those of us that have been playing retro for a long time, we know this shit's been around for a long time. But now you have these new companies trying to extort more money. But whatever, it's cool to see that retro is still alive, The dawn of gaming is the best gaming, in my opinion. The 80s and 90s are where it's at, guys. So anyway, see you guys. Thank you for watching if you made it to the end here. Wednesday Night Live, we're going to be doing, in tribute to the Arcade 1-Up Big Blue cabinet, and we'll be playing Knights of the Round. So I'll be streaming that Wednesday Night Live. And yeah. Thank you guys all for watching, and hope to see you guys Wednesday Night Live. Thank you guys all again. Peace out.